guys, Ajwa here, and honestly in this video I'm just going to rant. I'm going to talk non-stop because I need an outlet at this point. I just need to rant and talk for a whole freaking day and get things off my chest because I'm bottling too many things and I feel like I'm starting to explode little by little from the inside, and that's not good. Not for me or for the people around me. And I just felt like I should just make a video and then talk to you guys because I'm really considering a lot of things and I don't want to have to like disappear or like go off and not talk to you guys about it. So we're just going to be highlighting some things that have been happening to me and around me recently, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So first off, I like to control things. Like, I like to control things that happen in my life. It doesn't happen all the time, but I just never like to let things escalate to the point where I can't fix it. I don't like to say I'm a fixer, but then at least I like to be able to steer things into the direction that I want them to go, right? Because when I leave things to chance, shit happens. A lot of shit happens. I've been like that in the past and it didn't really work out for me because I had people taking advantage of me. I had people just preying on just that little fact and it just didn't work out. So now I just like to control everything. I like to be fully aware of situations and issues. I'd say I've grown very conscious, and that way I work out ways and plans on how to be able to like get over them. But recently everything has just been escalating non-stop. Like, things are going bad at a very fast pace and I don't even know what to do. Now, some of you know me from my previous job. Most of you even subscribed to this channel because you met me on there and you felt like you just wanted to continue to follow my journey, and so you subscribed to this very channel. And before I left there, it was just so many things happening in my life at that point. Too much, actually, and it was just things that really required my attention. So it got to a point where I had to fully leave Accra. Like, I had to vacate Accra for a very long time and then just go home and then attend to some of these things. So in that space I told myself that I don't want to do a 9 to 5. I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5 because it's just so time consuming, and at that point I didn't even have the luxury of doing a 9 to 5, because if I wanted to do a 9 to 5 I would have to split myself into two, because you're working in Accra and then you're needed elsewhere. I'd have to split myself into two or morph into two different people or something for that to work. And so I quit my job and then I decided no more 9 to 5s for a while. And within that period while I was home, it was like magic. A lot of things were just going right for me. I was getting a lot of deals from brands. I was doing a lot of brand promotions. I was making good money, literally. So I got really comfortable to that lifestyle. I got really comfortable working from home, and I started this channel and it was doing well too. So I decided, oh, okay, I can actually do this. I don't necessarily have to kill myself at a 9 to 5 to survive. So I got too comfortable, honestly, way too comfortable. And that's just how it has been until now. But currently, you guys know good things don't really last long. That's what my mom told me. Good things never last long. Because I told you guys, being a full-time content creator in Ghana, it's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. It entails a lot and you have to sacrifice too much. And to this point, I don't feel like I have enough to sacrifice for that because it's really draining me. Yeah, it's crazy. So I've just been thinking a lot. Should I go back to a 9 to 5? Because the thing is, it's not like there are no job offers. There are job offers, honestly, but I just feel like once I get back into it again, I won't be able to create as much as I want to, because that's like the major challenge I was facing in my previous job. I just didn't have the luxury to create as much as I wanted, because 9 to 5 of your time you're cooped up in an office space, so you don't even have the luxury to do certain things. Because I had gigs like from big brands, like good gigs, well-paying gigs, but then the time they were asking you to show up for the shoots, you're sitting in an office space and you can't always not show up to work. You can't always ask for permission to be off work. That even shows that you're not serious with the job that you've been offered. And so I just don't want to have to go through that cycle again. So I feel like I've reached a point where I am very conflicted within. I don't know what to do. Do I just go back to a 9 to 5, or should I suck it up and continue creating? I don't know. I do not know, you guys. I have zero idea. But talking about creating, on a general scale, I just don't know if I want to continue doing it. I just don't know if I want to keep creating. I don't want to say I'm depressed. I'm not depressed. I've just lost that interest that I had in creating when I started the journey. Like initially, especially when I created this channel, at first I was just so excited to just go out there and create content and then put it out there, because whenever I posted something and I had like positive feedback from you guys, it was just very fulfilling, honestly. Like I felt good. And whenever people would say, oh my god, I love your videos so much, like I watch your videos and it makes me happy, it just made me really, really excited, because I felt like I was contributing something to like the greater good of the universe. Because if I'm not doing much, if I'm posting like short bits of videos anywhere on any social media platform, and I get people really, really interested in it, and they're like very confident in the things that I put out, that just gives me some top level satisfaction. And it just gave me the drive and the motivation on a daily basis to just get up, get out of my comfort zone, go out there, do uncomfortable things, no matter what. Just create content and then come and put it out there for people. But I've just lost that urge. I feel like I don't have it anymore. Sorry. And this stupid cold that I have is not making things better. Ugh. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna create content today. Today I'm just gonna do this. And then I sit down for like 5 minutes and I'm like, what's the point even? Like on a grander scale, what's the point? What is it all for? Because ask me, what is it all for? I feel like if somebody asked me this question, I wouldn't even have an answer for them. Because me, myself, I don't know what it's for. I just felt good doing it previously, and now I don't know how I feel about doing it. And it's slowly creeping up to me that maybe content creation is just not for me. And it makes me very, very sad, because I know this is something that I'm really good at. Like I am super good at it, and in the past I've been able to put like good stuff out there, even though I've not been doing this for a very long time. So it just gives me some unnecessary level of sadness. It makes me super, super sad. To make it on YouTube, you have to be consistent. Consistency is one major factor. If you're not consistent, unless you're like a public figure or you're somebody that your name is already out there, and you didn't have to like work your way into putting your name in people's mouths and inside conversations. Because if you're already known, once people chance upon your shit, they know that, oh, this is this person, I know this person, this is a public figure, or this is a very known person, this is a popular person, so I can come back whenever I want and I can come watch their shit because I know they're putting it out there. But for we, the people who are not very, very known, you have to systematically work your name into conversations. You have to work your name into people's heads. You have to put out so many content. You have to put so much shit out so that people will just be like, oh, I'm getting used to them now. You have to literally flood people with your shit so they don't forget you. And I just have so much shit going on that I don't feel like I can be consistent. Because look at this, before the last 2 videos that I posted recently, I took a little break. I didn't announce that I was going on a break. I didn't tell anybody that I was going on a break. I feel like that's one mistake that I made. I should have put out like a community post or something to say that I was going to be off for a while. But then I just went blank for 2 weeks. Yeah, I think 2 weeks and some days. And it didn't occur to me that perhaps by the time I'm ready to come back, people might have even forgotten that my channel existed. It just didn't hit me at that point. I felt like, okay, I'm just gonna take a little time to breathe, figure some shit out about myself. But I left and I came back, and to my surprise, things just weren't as they used to be, because I realized that my views have like disappeared, like they're literally non-existent. Because for someone who would like post something, like put out a video or a piece of content and get like 10k views, 8k views, 7k views, for someone like that to go like on a little break and be back and then post a video and get like 600 views in like 2 days, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's the point where you know that you haven't really achieved much of anything, and then maybe there's even a possibility that this whole time you've just been running on luck. Because how does that even happen? Make it make sense. And it's dawning upon me that I really don't have the whole YouTube algorithm thing on lock, because I do not know anything. I thought I knew something, but I don't know anything. Because for somebody who like I've basically worked in the online space for the longest time possible, like for as long as I remember, because I started this very early, back in tertiary. That's when I started working in like the online space. So for me to come here, for me to get to this point and then realize I actually don't know anything, that's like a huge shocker and a huge blow, and I don't know how to take it. I thought I'd gotten to the point where people are like comfortable with me and the shit that I put out, and they are like well acquainted with my channel, that I can be able to take little breaks and go and come back and still know that my views, my subscriber counts, everything is intact. Like my views are not dwindling and people are not unsubscribing to my account. But I guess I just didn't know, and I don't even know if I should just like suck it all up and keep putting content out there, or if I should just realize that things are not going to work out and then put a pause on it. Just stop creating in general. I've been thinking a lot and I just don't know the solution. I don't know if I should keep doing this or not. So yeah, basically I'm considering quitting. I'm considering quitting YouTube. I'm considering quitting making content, because yeah, that's just the level that I've come to. That's just what has been haunting me for the past couple of days, and I just felt like I should just put it out there for you guys. I don't know, should I quit? Should I stop? Should I stop putting out content, or do you guys feel like I shouldn't give up? Because I feel really drained. I feel very exhausted. Like when you keep doing things and it doesn't achieve the results that you expected it to get, it's just very depressing and draining. It's really bad. So I don't know. I really don't know. To be a content creator, you need an audience, and you guys are my audience. You're like my friends now. So this is what I'm going through. Y'all should be my therapists. Y'all are my therapists at this point. I need sanity. I need clearance on these things. So y'all let me know. Should I quit or should I keep putting out content? I'm not a quitter though. But sometimes you just have to be realistic enough to know when things are not working out and then make a decision. So that's the point that I'm at. So yeah, basically, let me know down there if you think I should quit altogether, or if you think that I got this, or if you think I should buy a padlock and keys and then put a lock on everything. Yeah, I love you guys.